He was soft. And if you're going to be a ruler in Arabia, you've got to be tough. You've got to be like a hawk. You've got to be like a falcon. That's what gets respect. And at the end of the day, Saud's generosity went so far, but he wasn't tough enough.
They were making a lot of money, but they were spending it foolishly. The country was broke. They had to borrow money. They borrowed money from Aramco.
King Saud was much criticized for his handling of finances, but little was known about his other weakness, a safely guarded secret, which contributed to his downfall.
When the king landed, one of the things they were unloading from the plane was liqueur and hard whiskey. Well, we took a look at this, and where did they put the stuff? They put the stuff under the king's bed in the guest house. So we were kind of shocked. And during the stay, we could see that they would drink this stuff straight. But it was kept very quiet.
King Saud's drinking was kept quiet in part because the king was an important asset for the Americans. It had already been decided. In 1975, Khalid bin Abdulaziz became Saudi Arabia's fourth king.
King Khalid was a delightful man. He was not so keenly interested in politics as King Faisal was and as King Fahd was later on. He liked to talk about the desert, he liked to talk about hawking. When I took visitors to see him, he wanted to talk about his hawks. One didn't discuss politics with King Khalid on the whole. He would say, see my brother Fahd about that.
Saudi Arabia was enjoying an embarrassment of riches. With a tiny population estimated at 4 million and only 500,000 literate male adults, it was hard to put to work an income of nearly $1 billion a week. It was a lot of cash. Among those that accumulated massive wealth during the boom time was the bin Laden family, becoming the principal builders to the royals. Another consequence of the boom was massive amounts of official corruption. Much of the corruption concerned Saudi purchases of Western military equipment. Deals were riddled with influence peddling, bribes, and oversized commissions. There was also real estate fraud.
The main device for getting money from the government into the pockets of the princes is through land sales. But only the princes can register land in the desert as theirs. An ordinary citizen, Abdullah Fulan, cannot go out and say, I'm going to take this piece of land and put a marker. Only the princes can do that. So when the government then needs land to build a project, that they have to buy the land from the princes, and at astronomical prices. If downtown New York, if not downtown Tokyo at that time, unbelievable prices.
The Saudi elite became notorious big spenders in the casinos of Europe. The royals, with their huge monthly allowances, spent seemingly endless vacations there. Saudi leaders lost credibility and respect, especially among religious conservatives.
They're so corrupt in every sense, in Islamic sense, in financial sense, in administrative sense, in every sense, that no way they can reform and go back and become faithful to the country, let alone faithful to Islam. So the only way to save the country in every sense, even in the basic human sense, is to change the whole royal family.
الله ايديكم بدين بعض. ايديكم بدين بعض.
اي واحد لا ينظر بحد لا ينظر بحد لا ينظر بحد. سلمية سلمية ولا اضطهاد. سلمية سلمية.